Everybody, we are live. I am holding down the fort tonight. We will do our best. I'm going to really quick here just do my usual sharing and try to do minute to win it, but I am no Tom Devine as it turns out. We will do our best here, but I'm just going to let it warm up a little bit. We'll see who pops on tonight. I know it's kind of a little bit earlier than I normally start, but I just got home from work and looking forward to kind of just doing a little relaxing this evening, maybe read some books. I have no idea. I might even just go to bed because I'm that excited. 1 second. Put it in work. Okay. And I am just getting the shares out here. Good. All right. We'll see who tunes in tonight. All right. Ooh, I like these Twitter shares. That is super duper easy. Cool. All right. Well, we are just rolling on in here. Sharing is done. So just boring John tonight then, says Tony. You see that, guys? You see that? All right. Bill's up in here. Bill, how are you doing? Bill says, "What'd you get today?" Our comments are doing this thing where it like cuts off and it drives me nuts. First of all, you know what I got today was a lot of awesome books. We'll talk about that. But I also got to highlight this amazing beer called Neon Beer Hug IPA. So I'm going to just crack that open because it's 5 o'clock somewhere and it's amazing. The packaging is like super black light as well. And it just makes me happy. So Neon Beer Hug for the win. And I'm just going to enjoy my drink. Also, I have a second one just in case I run low. So we are definitely prepared. I guess let me open up the show. I don't know. Feels kind of weird doing it by myself, but we're going to do it anyways because of comic book look. So, without further ado, the best drum roll a guy can manage on his glass desk. Hey, everybody, it's a comic book look. It's your boy, John on Demand, a.k.a. just got off work, looking fresh. My hair is atrocious. It was a very fast-paced day at the shop. Chad, I see you. How you doing? But very excited to be here and still rocking comics. Tom is not here, but I did just want to lift up a happy 11 years to our channel. We just turned 11 earlier this month. It blows our minds, Tom and I. Shout out to Skylar, Ken, Sarge for contributions to the channel over the years. We're so tickled pink about that. What a neat milestone. And it's fun to have built such a cool community and get to talk books with people that are awesome. So, Bill, great question. Beer hug or bear hug? So it says beer hug on here. Beer hug. But we know the truth. I see you, Bill. I see you. Cheers to all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. But you're not tuning in to watch me drink beer. We're going to be talking shop. Let's talk about what I got today. Let's see here. There's one thing that Bill knows what I'm talking about. I can't talk about it, but on the show, but very excited about that too. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. First up, I have a pull box, and one of the things that was in there for the longest time, and I was like, I have to get this because I have Silver Surfer Galactus on my door back there. This is the Venomized, or not Silver Surfer, Venomized Galactus. This is the Venomized Silver Surfer, just mini pop thing. They're so cute, and I love Venom. I love the Cosmos, and so this was a no-brainer. And I just love it because it's not space intensive. So this will be on my door right next to Galactus, and I am very excited to have the dynamic duo there. So, yep. But without further ado, we'll just jump right into it. I don't have a particular order of these, it looks like. So we'll do our best. This might be a super quick video. We will see how it goes. First up, I haven't even read the free comic book day book of this yet. Debbie, First Lady of Comics, is in the building. Debbie, how are you? You're supposed to be keeping John not, thinking about work and stuff. So hopefully Manager John is off. You guys are going to go to the Bahamas, put your feet up, have some tropical things. I'm going to just be drinking beer and being awesome. That's all good. It's all good. First issue we have here is Judgment Day. Okay. And this book was on Free Comic Book Day. There was a lot of excitement. I think it had like Blade's daughter in it, Bloodline or something. I haven't read it yet. if you have read it, let me know in the comments if it was good, if it was meh. I don't know what I'm getting into. I'm really just jumping into this with an open heart. But I will say, Judgment Day issue 1, this cover is banging. I thoroughly like this cover. I love the layout. I love the colors. I love everything. I think it's just such a neat look. Combination of villains and heroes. And I just was like, I need that. And so I scooped that up. So that is my first pick of the week. I have no skin in the game. If the event tanks for me, that's okay, because they all can't be winners. Unless it's Dark Reign, then obviously that's a winner. Up next, Manager John has been great at setting aside these Hellfire Gala variant editions. So Iron Man issue 21, I'm not reading the Iron Man series, but it is fun to see the outfits that are evidently occurring in the Hellfire Gala. Issue 1 came out like last week or 2 weeks ago. I haven't even read it yet, so I don't even know what to expect. I am a month behind in my actual reading, so you can still buy books and stuff, but I have not had a chance to read them yet. So, on the DC side of things, so this one goes out to you, Bill. Nightwing issue 94. Very excited about this series. I read 91 and absolutely loved it. So I've been collecting since, and it's on my pull list. And it's been really strong from what I hear from customers. So I'm excited to sink my teeth into 92 through 94 and see what I think about the character and everything. I'm not as familiar with Nightwing in general. So I know this series has been going on for a minute, and being issue 94, I jumped in at 91. If I ever got ambitious enough to collect those past issues, that's a lot of collecting to do, and I don't know if I have it in me right now, just with all the horror magic on the horizon, which something to talk about at the end of the show with all of that, so I'm excited. Up next, these two were on my pull list, so it's one and the same. I have She-Hulk issue number 5, and I could not decide on which cover I wanted, so I went with both because this one highlighted Jack of Hearts, and I just think their chemistry is hilarious, and I love it. So this book continues to delight. I think I'm through like issue 3, maybe I've read 4. These ones are really quick and easy reads. They're fun, and it's just a look at superhero life when you're not out saving the world, but maybe just trying to make it in the world. And it's interesting. So I love these bright color covers. It's totally an homage to previous covers for She-Hulk, and I just respect the heck out of that. So it's just a fun look at the character, and why not learn about the character before her show coming up on Disney Plus? So to me, I'm doing my research, I'm hitting the books, and we'll see how Jennifer Walters treats me. Oh, yeah, this would have been great with the first book, Judgment Day. I can't say no to a good Peach Momoko cover, so I got it. I liked it. I couldn't say no. I love it. So we'll see. Again, if the event tanks, this might be a real quick stop for me in terms of maybe not picking up the later issues. We'll see how it goes. But with the mention of Blade's daughter being in the free comic book day one, I'm admittedly curious to see how that blends in with the Eternals, the Avengers, or the X-Men. So we'll see. To be determined. Up next, this book caught me by surprise. I am so excited about the roster and just something a little new, plus getting to know America Chavez better. So from Marvel Comics, we have Defenders Beyond. I went with this cover. I like it. It reminds me a lot of the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie with these two characters hanging out on the cover, so I couldn't say no. Very excited to get to know the team, and for me, some of these characters are going to be new, but I'm just excited it's basically getting to check in on different parts of the Marvel universe is how I see it. So we'll see how it goes. On the Boom Studio side of things, this is Grimm. I had to flip it over because these foils hide from me, but this is Grimm issue 3. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm so behind on my reading. I haven't even read issue 1 yet. So if anyone has read this series and has any thoughts or feedback on this, let me know. I'm so curious about it, but I couldn't say no. It just looks like a lot of fun. And Boom Studios really has been delivering in terms of some of the other books that they've done. So we'll see. Up next, I gotta give it up to my boy Garrett Gunn. I am so excited about this. Little Red Ronin, issue 1. This cover was just so fun, and so I couldn't say no. And of course, with the Source Point branding on the back, really excited to see what's cooking, and give it a try. And yeah, I am totally just when you're flipping through it and stuff, it just looks like fun. And that's Garrett Gunn, as he is just a wholesome guy, and just his creative process is stellar. I love visiting with him. I love reading his stuff, so I am super super stoked about that. On the X-Men train, we have Knights of X issue 4. There were 2 cover options. I went with this one. I couldn't make up my mind, and so I really, really, really like this one. The other one was sharp too, but I'm also trying to kind of budget for some other things going on right now, as well as allow for space. Oof. On the Boom Studios side of things and IDW Blend, it looks like we have Godzilla vs. Power Rangers issue number 4. Again, 2 covers. I went with this one. I like the look of the Rangers on this one. Plus, anything Dragon Zord, I'm here for it. I really like it. And so it's been an interesting series so far. I think I've only read issues 1 and 2. So issue 3 I have, but I just need to find time to read it. So hopefully I will do some more of that. From Aftershock, and shout out to Aftershock, by the way. They have tagged Rainbow Comics in a couple of pages or a post on their page, which has been super cool. And I honestly don't know that I've seen a publisher actively do that before, and so I love it. I think it's fun. It just adds a real personable touch. Patrick on our team at Rainbow read this book and just raved about it, and it drove me to check the book out. So I have a copy. I have not read it yet for issue 1, but I did pick up issue 2, and we ran out today. So evidently there's something to this book. So I'm excited to do this up. It is not like a superhero book, so it's going to be a little different. I'm okay with that though. It'll just be something different to try out, and I'm here for it. My last book that I can show you on the show is New Fantastic Four issue 2 did come out. I am so excited about this one, and just seeing what additional tales come from the 90s or whenever they took over the Fantastic Four team, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, etc. So we'll see how it treats us. Spider-Man, I think, was one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But excited to check that title out too. Just so you guys know, I am not much of a Fantastic Four buff in any way, shape, or form. So the reprint that came out a couple of weeks ago for the new Fantastic Four that has the old literature in it. I just caught this monitor's blinking. That's annoying. But the reprint that came out, I am so excited to read that first, and then I will crush this series. I just want to have that history context in addition to it. So we'll figure it out. Beer. Okay. Other than that, on the horror comic side of things, as you guys know, I have been collecting a ton of Werewolf by Night, Blade Volume 1, Morbius, Ghost Rider, a lot of just those sub-series from Marvel that are just fantastic, Tower of Darkness, etc. And I honestly just really wanted to make something of it. And so my intent with this monster collection is I have... John says, you say, I haven't read this yet too many times, #comics for life. I'm a slacker. John, I can't... Not everyone can get at your level. Okay? So just so you guys know, Manager John up here, right? Me? I don't even know if I'm on the screen or not. I might be way down here. I have no idea. So John... Manager John's the king of comics in the 605. That's fine. Me, I'm more of maybe the Duke. The Duke. I don't think I'm a prince of comics by any means. I maybe like the Royal Guard of comics. I don't know. But with me, it's just a battle of time. So I've had so much going on lately. I am a slacker. Yes, Tony. I am a slacker. But I love you. And it's true. So things will get better. You you are a lady in waiting of comics. Brilliant, Bill. Oh my gosh. Yes. Chad says John Nordstrom is god of comics. Oh my god. This is fair. Tony, I am a slacker also. Brilliant. And so you guys, it truly is a battle of time. And if I am being honest, we are getting married next month. Ken and I are. And so that has been consuming all of my world with planning and everything else. There's a lot of nerdy things going into this that are super cool. And so my the wedding decorator said, after the day after and like the week after, fill your time up with friends or things to do, because you're going to hit a crash. Because normally when people plan weddings, they have all these people helping, to plan it, like your parents or whatever. And like, I've been doing pretty much all of it. Like Ken has been helping, where he can, but like it's been mainly on me. And so it's been crazy. And there's been a couple of long days of like hard work where I'm like building visual things for the program and so forth. But I promise you guys, after this all alleviates, I will be back to my normal crushing comics and I'll hopefully get caught up. But what I was going to say with all of that was, with these horror comics, I have one magazine box, 3 short boxes, and 1 long box of nothing but horror Marvel literature. And I am so excited about that, to the point that I am hoping to be able to make a master list of title, release date, like shelf date. When did it come out? And I want to recreate that reading order for myself, just so that way I get the same experience as someone that was actually buying the books at that time, so I can experience the literature in that appropriate order. I've even gone as far as to get like the interview magazines and everything for like Rise of the Midnight Suns and stuff, and getting to hear like from the creators. Those Marvel Age things are fantastic resources, so I highly recommend, if there's any teams or any runs, while Marvel Age was coming out, that Marvel did, totally scoop it up, because it is so cool to get those interviews and everything and get that information, get that insight. I also found a Midnight Suns magazine randomly. So I'm very, very excited about kind of compiling all this. And my intent with all of this information, as I read it, is I want to do a sideshow that focuses on nothing but Marvel horror. And I am so excited about that. And the reason why this matters so much to me is that there's even nods to all of this coming up in the future. There's a Midnight Suns reboot that Marvel's doing coming up. There's a one-shot coming up that involves like Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night and all these rich characters. So it's just a fun look back at, where Marvel was, and it's kind of a cool look in time. And it's been so fun collecting them. And so now I want to actually dive in, read them, get my learn on, and, hopefully collaborate with people from all over the world that celebrate that literature. And so that's kind of my passion project. So more to come on that. I'm pretty sure John and Dave will let me stream through Rainbow about that. It'll be outside of a comic book look. It'll be a little different. But I have ideas and things that I want to do with the show, and I'm just so excited. So that will be in the far future, but definitely stay tuned. And yeah, I'm freaking excited. So some Marvel Ages, Amazing Heroes, etc. are getting pretty pricey. Agreed, sir. Yes, yes, yes. When are they dropping the new Midnight Suns comic? So Chad, last I saw, it was going to be this fall. Marvel likes to do like a teaser post. I don't know if they actually gave a specific date past that. So we'll keep our ear to the ground on that. And the Midnight Suns post is separate from the other one shot that they're doing, like a Halloween one shot. I'm so stoked about that. And I reached out to John, like, dude, I need all the covers. Oh my gosh. So more to come on that. But that's where I've been. So shout out to Tom for definitely, carrying me these past few months, because my mind has just been with wedding stuff. But it's just so fun, and I'm so thankful for the job that I have, where, while I am personally not reading a lot, I still learn and see new things and talk to people that are excited about books every single day at Rainbow, and I love that. So thank you, and shout out to my team, shout out to my customers. The customers are like second to none. Like I absolutely love interacting with everyone in the store. Just a lot of neat people, and I just learned so much, and so I totally dig it. But that is my quick video. I apologize, I didn't have too terribly much else. But yeah, if you're in the area, if you haven't picked up your books yet, come see us this week. If you're not in the area, come to Rainbow. Come to Sioux Falls. It'll be fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Wrapping up the show, I guess. We are Comic Book Look, proudly sponsored by Rainbow Comics. And so if you're in Sioux Falls, stop by 42nd, Minnesota. If you're in Lincoln, Nebraska, we have an awesome team down there ready to help you out with those comic book needs at 70th and A in the Clock Tower area. Very sharp new location and just fun team. So definitely go see them. I am John on Demand, and so on the socials, if you're watching on YouTube, we have a Facebook group for a Comic Book Look. If you want to hop in and join us there to continue the conversation, feel free. On the socials, I'm just @John on Demand, so hit me up. I hope you guys have an awesome evening. Thank you again for tuning in and for the comments. Every time I say it's going to be a quick video, that's where you guys come in and save the day, and I love that. So thank you. Tom had another commitment tonight, but he will hopefully be back next week for that, so we'll see. And then as it gets closer to the wedding day, I don't know how available I'll be, but we shall see, and we will go from there. So I hope you guys have an awesome evening, and you guys know the drill as always. Give it comics for sure, man.